This song, I just really want to dedicate this song. I know it's in memory of my father, but I want to dedicate this to my mom because she has been the rock for us. She has been the one there for us. She has been the one always to give you what, mommy will bring us a cup of tea 5 o'clock in the
I
morning.
know. Yes.
And she's also the most ardent supporter of 90.5. My
Yeah.
mother's radio. So everybody locked on. My mother has her radio, never leaving 90.5 FM. Always locked on.
होठों से छू लो तुम मेरा गीत अमर कर दो
Hi.
Hi, oh my God, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing okay. It's a hot day today, and I just realized how hot it is. So I'm
Yeah,
like, whoa.
it is hot. We've been missing you. I was telling them that, we don't hear your voice anymore, 90.5, but once a 90.5 family member, always a 90.5
Always.
family member.
You are right. You're right. We are
Yeah.
ardent supporters. We've always been ardent supporters. I mean, when I started way back when with 90.5 FM as a radio announcer, I not only accomplished a dream, but I worked with some of the most, I think, beautiful souls I've ever met in my life, including you. And I'm
Oh.
really thankful for the opportunity. I mean, I learned a lot from Kira and I learned a lot from Uncle Tony. So these are things I hold really dear to me. It really helped mold me, in such a way.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. And I mean, the families too have always been close. Your dad,
Yeah.
and my dad, they go way back before we were even
Way
ideas.
back. I do. I mean,
So,
the public won't know this, but I remembered my dad and your dad, meeting up, having conversations about movie theater, things like that. So,
yeah.
it's been a long time.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but it's been such a really good relationship. We love you guys, and we love that we've seen you and Ravi, grow, and Karma grow into this huge, huge band now. We're so proud of you guys. We always say it all the time. So, we wanted to talk, of course, about the song that you released last week. It's a tribute to your dad. Sadly, he passed away years ago. So this particular song was one of his favorites, correct?
Yes, yes. Well, he loves Jagjit Singh. Jagjit Singh has been, I think, his icon, idol for years since I've known my
Yeah.
father. But Hoton Se was the song that would stand up because he would do the song live. He would literally
Hmm.
stand next to me and sing the song. I heard my father learned the song as a little girl growing up, and it's just
Right.
as a very special, special song to every member of my family.
Yeah. But we were wondering how come you chose to do it now as opposed to any
It,
time before, what was
um,
now?
it's a very emotional story behind it because Kavita, we're very close to Daddy, and
Yeah.
the year he passed, which was 2008. We were doing a concert for Rafi
Hmm.
Muhammad, and it, it fell on my shoulders to do Hotusi. And Ravi didn't want to do it, neither my sister, neither Anil. So I said, okay, Nisha, you're brave, you do it. So I said, yeah, okay, I'll do it. And I'm talking about this is mere months after his death. And I practiced it, I rehearsed it, I did everything. And when I went on stage, I teared up. And then after that, there were moments for years, Kavita, where I couldn't listen even to his voice. We did Karma Mangalam. I couldn't listen to
Hmm.
my father's voice. It was really hard. There was a time, a point, while on air 90.5, his song came on and I just broke into tears. And it was 5 years after he died. So up until this
Yeah.
point, it's very touching because I can't believe music could do that to somebody. I can't believe a memory of somebody could be so strong that you can't forget a certain connection. And this is
Yeah.
what Hochosi has does. So it took me a while to record it. Every time we went into studio, it was, like couldn't do it. And then this year I said, okay, I have some time, which is one of the
Hmm.
main things. I have some time because of COVID-19 and whatever. And I thought, okay, now is the time. Just summon all my courage, just do it. And Anil and I came together with Ravi and he
Yeah.
did it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and it's so beautifully done. It's sort of acoustic sounding. So whose
Yes, very
idea was that? Yours, or was it Ravi and Anil who all
um
together?
karma, we also have a flavor, we have a taste, we have a certain touch to
Mm-hmm.
music where it's always hype and bouncy. And the acoustic version of the song came from me. I thought I wanted something soft, something sweet, something just to make your paws raise if you were to hear it. It's a song
Yeah.
that you would want to hear over and over. And I don't get the opportunity to record songs like this often because our market calls for so much more party music, and it
Yeah.
calls for so much more, everything is a fest. But there are the moments also when we perform in certain places and they love this type of music. And being on Radio Kavita, you would know, coming from India, a lot of the
Mm-hmm.
new releases are remixes or soft touch mixes
Yes.
or very acoustic. And acoustic is also one of my favorite types of music. So I'm so thrilled to do the song in this type of style.
Yeah. So like I said, it's absolutely beautiful. How long did it take to put everything together?
A week, and then we did
Okay.
some last minute changes, and then we recorded the song once, like in one night, a few hours, and then
Mm-hmm.
afterward, that's not me.
No,
Okay,
no, that was the door.
right. And then but our door still squeaks. Right. Um, yeah, and then we recorded it after we decided to totally change the vibe of the song again. We
Mm-hmm.
actually got some musicians from India, and we just changed totally changed the vibes, and I re-recorded it afterward. And it took
Right.
me like a couple of hours, literally a couple of hours. But Kavita, what's so cool about this is that Arnold's son, Brian, he's just
Mm-hmm.
12 years old. He sat next to me and he recorded the song with me. So it was
Wow.
like, it's something that, it's a memory I'm always going to hold with me because my little nephew there recording me, my father's song, Arnold is guiding him. I think it was really like a huge family effort.
Yeah. Wow. So this song, I think, well, from your dad come right up to this generation is definitely, like
Yeah,
you said, going to always hold special family memories for you guys.
yeah, yes,
Yeah.
for sure.
So, and I mean, it wouldn't have taken you long to record it, I doubt, because it was a song that you knew so well. You know all the words
Yeah,
already, you know
yeah,
the
yeah.
melody.
hmm
So, Nish, we have so many folks tuning in. Tanya, Diana, Sajid,
Hi, Tanya.
Adish, Anashara, Lochan, Shamil. So you can just say hi to all of them.
Hi to everybody. I remember all you guys from my shift, and on my side here, I'm getting a lot of people. I just want to say hi to everybody locking on. I haven't done a lot of lives recently. I've been always occupied with my son. So I got,
Hmm.
I got like an hour free. So I'm like, okay, silence. The house is actually silent. So it feels
Wow.
weird.
It feels
So,
weird, but good weird. But
good
you've
weird.
had some, like you said, you mentioned earlier, you had some free time because of the whole COVID
Yeah,
situation, and that's something I
yeah,
know you and Ravi don't get a lot of at all.
yeah, yeah,
So you've been using it wisely. You mentioned to me that you've been in studio in the last few nights. So does that mean we're
yeah,
gonna get some more new stuff from you guys?
yeah. Definitely. We've been working on a couple of songs. I'm working with a couple different producers, not only in Trinidad. There is I'm trying to branch out a bit more with
Mm-hmm.
even acoustic style music, and I mean remixes, and there's a few original songs in there, but I'm really hoping the public will accept our original compositions, because a lot of times it doesn't happen. People
Yeah,
tend to be accepting of things they are familiar with. And this has happened
true.
with where the industry is doing so much remixes, because people just
Yeah,
grasp at what they know already. And then
yeah,
they'd hear a new song and they'd say, I don't like that. And
yeah,
artists who go and spend hours in studio and money and all of these things behind their projects really need to know that, what, we're doing something on the right track. So I think this is where the
mm-hmm.
remixes are easier for us, because a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people are asking, why you always keep remixing songs? Because it's easier, it's what the public requests so much. And I mean, it works.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, don't worry. We look out for the new stuff. You guys always
Thank
have good new
you.
stuff. But let me just ask you too, as I have you here, and before we let you go, with this whole COVID-19 situation, everything has changed. The way people interact with each other, the
Yeah.
way you have to manage yourself when you're out of the house now. As a
hmm
performer, how do you feel this whole situation is going to impact live shows, the performances, the crowds especially? What do you think or what do you see changing?
Well, we are calling it a new normal, and
True.
unfortunately, a lot of people are going to go back out to work on a 50-50 basis, where it's going to be almost normal for them to what, 80%. But the
Mm-hmm.
music industry will take a longer time because you would find probably, yes, the bars are reopened, clubs are reopening, places are reopening, but how many people can these places house? And if you were a promoter, would you take an artist and pay an exuberant amount of money, and then you only have 25 people? You would make a lot of money. So I
Right.
think that the industry is going to take the full brunt of the hit of COVID-19. I have had events canceled until next year, and not postponed, but canceled.
Yeah.
So it's we are taking the full brunt of it. It's tough for us because this is the first time in my life I have not worked oof,
Yeah.
in about
This
20
longer
years.
period.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never in my life had this long period just to sit back and be like, what to do? And the worst part is not knowing what's coming next because we are
Yeah.
not sure what's going to happen. None of the artists knows what's going to happen. We can do virtual concerts, we can release music, but live performances, once borders are opened to fly and things like that again to tour, I'm not sure what's going to happen. So it's very uncertain and it's a
Right.
very tricky place to be in.
Yeah. Because I mean, I'm trying to imagine what it's like. Usually I feel like, and you'll tell me for sure, as a performer, you kind of feed off of the energy of the crowd in front
Yes.
of you. But then when you can't have everybody jammed up together and they're screaming for
Yeah.
you, how is that going to work? I don't know.
Yeah, I
So
have done shows where it was very private and personal, and I sang for maybe less than 40 people, and I mean it would work. But what I'm saying is, in the future, when you were to have a show, when you or someone is going to have a show, and that it can't house 1,000 people, what's going to happen? So
yeah,
there's a lot in consideration. I mean, promoters are still standing by. We are all standing by to see what happens next. But this is where we really need the support of the people who are supporters, the people who are always there for us, people who are saying, well,
right.
you know what, artists are okay because you know what, they have money and they are going to be fine, and it's not like that because
That's not, yeah.
being an artist is also a job, and it's
Mm-hmm.
also like income. So, it's just it's a tricky time.
It's a tricky time. Well, don't worry. Hopefully, like everybody else, you'll find a way to navigate through it. And you
Yes,
guys have always been pretty creative, I would say.
yes,
So
yes,
I'm sure you all will come up with something. But in the
yes.
meantime, we have this beautiful song to enjoy.
Yes, yes, for sure. And you know what? This song, I just really want to dedicate this song. I know it's in memory of my father, but I want to dedicate this to my mom because she has been the rock for us. She has been the one there for us. She has been the one always to give you what, mommy will bring us a cup of tea 5 o'clock in the
I
morning.
know. Yes.
And she's also the most ardent supporter of 90.5. My
Yeah.
mother's radio. So everybody locked on. My mother has her radio never leaving 90.5 FM. Always locked on. It's been that way
Always.
since its inauguration. So
Yeah, that is true. I mean, up to now, she still sends me these sweet little messages sometimes
yes.
and everything on
For your birthday, oh,
WhatsApp.
happy belated birthday, by the way. Mommy
Oh,
said
thank
it's
you.
Kavita's birthday and she was excited about it. She said, you message her, right?
Yeah.
So mommy is like is not just like, a supporter also. She's just like she has so much love for you guys. She has so much love for the music and for the station.
Yeah.
So it's definitely like a relation that we share together.
All right. Well, tell her thank you so much. And thank you, Nisha, for, like I said, this beautiful song that you've given us to enjoy. We look forward to hearing more from you and from Ravi, Anil, and all of Karma, hopefully soon.
Thank you very much, and we do appreciate it. Thank you to you, Anil. I just want to
Of
quickly say
course.
thank you to Anil, whose vision for this song really made the song truly beautiful. Anil, thank you so much. We love you so much. And to you, Kavita, 90.5 FM, you've always had our backs. And just want to say
Yeah.
thank you to you all, and of course the listeners of 90.5 FM.
All right. Well, thanks again for taking the time, Nisha. You have a good weekend. Stay safe, and
I
we'll
will.
catch up
Thank
soon.
you. We will definitely. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Okay, bye.